First Lady Olena Zelenska, Excellencies, Ukrainian friends. How do we carry ourselves and each other through extreme situations? I believe this question touches the core when we address mental health in times of war. The full implications of Russia's war of aggression, above all for the children, women and men of Ukraine, are impossible to fathom. I would like to commend the Ukrainian people for your resolve and resilience over the past year and a half. You're truly an inspiration to us all. Thank you for inviting me to speak at this event, to raise awareness of the impact of war on mental health. To address this issue is a part of any effort to achieve sustainable peace. Conflict-related violence affects everyone: men and women, girls and boys, people losing loved ones, families being torn apart and homes destroyed. 1 in every 6 children globally is growing up in a conflict zone. This is a severe burden on their mental well-being and seriously affects their future. It affects individuals and it affects whole societies. I think First Lady Zelenska described the scope of this issue very well in her address at the NATO meeting in Vilnius in June, promoting this summit. We will talk about psychological recovery for every country and person. After all, mental health has no borders. Over the past year and a half, I have had the opportunity to learn firsthand from Ukrainian families in Norway about the particular burden of being a refugee from war. The lack of information, the constant worrying, the powerlessness, and the feeling of guilt for not being there. The complexity of this trauma is a heavy burden to carry over a long period of time, and I am amazed to see how people are still capable of finding the strength and the courage to live their everyday lives, carried by the hope and by the community of friends and supporters. We need to form international partnerships to support Ukraine, not only military and materially, but also when it comes to health-related issues. One part of this effort is the 5-year Nansen support program for Ukraine. Significant parts of this support is channeled through projects to restore and improve access to essential mental health and rehabilitation services. Access to mental health services and psychosocial support strengthen people's resilience and help rebuild their lives after conflict. Because those days will come, days of peace and normal life. And when they do, Ukraine will need its people to find the strength and the motivation to restore their lives, their communities, their country. In the meantime, we will do what we can to carry each other, and Norway will take continuous support for Ukraine for as long as it takes. Thank you.